And we're back. We were doing so good with our clips. YouTube, like, what the fuck, man? Like, we appreciate you, but still, I had the person's logo and stuff, credit, watermark on there.
Right. Come on, bro. Just let us have one trailer or clip for the movie.
One clip on here. Well, to wrap this up, we'll power through our last film, and no, I won't pull any more clips up YouTube. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to cover our last one, and that is 3 from Hell.
Yes.
Continuing with the clown theme, Clint Howard as, what is it? He's like, and he plays a fucking clown with a fat guy name or something. That's some good shit.
Mm-hmm.
I always got to have a little bit of clown action in these flicks, you know. 3 from Hell, we all know what happened to Sid. Captain Spaulding gets a bit cut out. It's still fun. It's still brutal, but it's more almost like a gun and action movie. But that clown scene really, you know, that's a landmark scene for this film. And that's really what gets my dick hard is, you know, clowns being tortured and or torturing other people. Just kind of anything with tears and face paint involved, you know. I'm a fan, so
yeah,
really love that.
Am I missed? Did the clown piss his pants?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Okay. I was gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, the clown pissed his pants. Like that's how scared he was.
Yeah,
and that's the best laugh he got.
No.
Yep.
Third and final film out of the 3 that we can't agree if it's called the Firefly trilogy or not. I really liked the scenes with Baby, just showing her mental state, and this is that crazy that she can play to perfection, you know, and them, you know, working on like getting her out in this mission. And then yes, the clown scene where they have the clown in there, absolutely epic. We did have it queued up to show, but we're not going to get another show pulled on us on ending this one here. But all
you
around,
need to watch the film or imagine it.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out if you guys haven't seen it. I think, you know, how are you supposed to really wrap up a film series that started with House of a Thousand Corpses? I thought he did it fairly well. I do love the little midget dude, and in the end that fell in love with Baby, and I think in a way she loved him too. You know, she finally found her little man. All in all, and you know, I think, you know, where are you supposed to go with everything he's done in the 2 previous films? Yeah. So definitely brought in the entertainment, some original, you know, thought and kind of take on things. And yeah, and it was a bum because by the time this one had come out, I believe Sid Haig had already passed on. So that was sad that there wasn't as much of him in the film. I think just a little bit in the beginning. I think they had shot like 1 or 2 scenes with him.
Fun fact, Bill Moseley, you know, the actor who plays Otis, got to skin his own wife's face off in the film.
Oh.
So she plays, you know, one of those cops or something that are hunting him down and gets her face skinned off. That's Bill Moseley's wife in real life. So that's good times, you know. Someday I hope to also skin my wife's face.
Well, you have to have a wife first, Satan. So
I have thousands. I told you, the witches, all the bitches that get burnt in my name, they're all right beside me. Fucking A.
What are your takes on it, Pettibone?
Okay, so definitely, I will say, I love this film. But I was a little bit disappointed just because Sid Haig wasn't in very much of the film. Like I said, he's one of my favorite characters. I totally understand the unfortunate situation that he was going through with his health and everything like that. I do love that he was made part of it. He was executed, off screen, fairly early in the film. But we did know that, in fact, he was alive and well for at least a little bit of the beginning of the film before he was executed. Like I said, he's just my favorite. So that did bum me out. But I totally understand everything that he was going through. But I love the story. I almost think that this could have been a film of its own without being part of the trilogy. But I love, Otis breaking out. They're trying to get baby out. I love her mental deterioration. She's a little bit kookier in this film than the rest. But she always serves and comes through and, plays the most out of her character. I think it was cool that they added Richard Brake. He was definitely not my favorite character of a lot of the films. He served his purpose and he filled in, and they did their thing. There was still a lot of brutal killing and everything like that. All of the effects that came along with that. It definitely did not leave us starving for, any goriness or anything like that. Baby chasing and essentially killing the naked lady, that was on point. And the masked luchador gang, that was kind of cool. They did tie in Rondo's character from Devil's Rejects, who was played by Danny Trejo. He's eventually had sold, the other guy sold them out, and then he had killed them, so they were taking out revenge for their father, who Otis had killed. And I thought the manhunt was cool. I thought the chase was cool. Pancho Moeller, the little guy falling in love with Baby, that was the cutest thing. I love Pancho Moeller. And I will say my favorite part about this film, and every time I talk about this movie, this is what I say: Baby with the bow and arrow is like the number one thing that stands out to me. Her with the Indian headdress and with the bow and arrow, total bad bitch, total fucking character, amazing, chef's kiss on point. Even if I had to forget the rest of the film, if I could just remember Baby with that bow and arrow, I would be completely satisfied.
No, it's fucking tits.
Yeah.
Well, wrapping up all things that we love about Rob Zombie, there is his better half, if we can say, Sherry Moon Zombie, that we love. And a lot of people like to fucking hate on her. And that's fucking bullshit. So we're going to wrap up this episode of Dead Bitches Brunch talking about why we love Sherry Moon Zombie. Lord Satan, I know you have some thoughts on this one. You're a fan of her as well.
Yeah, that's one of those things that's got me. She's been great on fucking, all Zombies covers, intros, and music videos from the past. She's always been there, and it's like, if any of us had a wife like that, she'd be in all of our shit too. And then this bullshit that critics like to say she can't act. Okay, when you go through the last three that we talked about, and there's kind of a role change there, right? The first one, she's absolutely insane, kind of immature. Second one, she gets a little more real and raw. The third, she's raw and what, totally losing her fucking mind. And then you watch her through Lords of Salem, and that's another different role as well. And yeah, people can nitpick things, but you fucking assholes who say bad acting, bad actress, you don't know what bad acting is. Go watch Blood Harvest, you little bitches. You want to see some bad acting? Oh yes, we should go out to the car. The car? Yes. Oh my God. Let's go. Like, that's fucking bad acting, you fucking retards. God damn it. So stop that shit. Just shut the fuck up. Quit watching the shit that is not for you. Come on. Why would you not want to see? The other main reason I'm going to say, well, I love her. You have to say this, right? Ooh, that ass. Those holy jeans in that ass, right? When she goes into red hot pussy lickers and shit. Like, we like to get fucked up, do fucked up shit. Yeah, I like to get fucked up too and do some fucked up shit. Yeah, I bet you do, goober. Yeah. Anyway, just walking into that. That's why I love her. That's my rant. Motherfuckers would do the same thing if they would, and they could, and they can't. And she's fucking fantastic in fitting into all these roles. So
Mhm.
I put all my wives to work as well, for me. They're doing all kinds of stuff, doing curses, spells, trying to recruit all their bitches. So, yeah, put your wife to work if you can. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, we are big fans of her. Number one, I appreciate her for a very practical matter. She has kept Rob Zombie like sober and alive all these years and still making wicked shit.
Yes.
And if anybody was married to Sherry, like, why wouldn't you use her? She's so amazingly talented. She is a great actress. She is diverse, from her character. If you watch her from Lord of Salem to how she is in Baby, just the way she can just play a person mentally breaking down and go to that place where she doesn't even have to necessarily say things. It's just her mannerisms and the way she's acting. Like, that bitch is crazy. So yeah, I think she's absolutely wicked, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she's doing with the new movie and the Munsters on there, because I think it's a definitely very different role for her, but I'm excited to see her in a new light because I think she's just knocked everything out of the park. And so yeah, it's definitely one I'm looking forward to on there. Putty Bone.
So I totally agree. I've actually read a lot about Sheri Moon Zombie. I follow her on Instagram, and she's turned down roles in other films because that was never her. She never wanted to make a living in acting full time, but she had worked on the Rob Zombie movies because she simply loves collaborating with him, which I think is so fucking romantic and the craziest way. And they're so proud of their films together. So I think that's really great that she's kind of just exclusive to her husband and lover Rob Zombie. That I think that's so cool. I am definitely excited to see her take on Lily Munster. I think it's the first time in a film that she is technically romantically involved with another character. But from what I've seen, the trailers and everything looks amazing. I love the aesthetic of everything. Many will say that Rob Zombie is bastardizing the Munsters, but I'm all for it. But yeah, Sheri Moon Zombie, she can be psychotic, murdering, but also just so charming and loving. Watching her in Lords of Salem, it's almost devastating to watch her go from her spunky, she's a recovering drug addict, and then the way that her life goes downhill. Even though I love the storyline and everything about the film, it's almost devastating to watch her because she's just so good and so lovable. And I would watch her in anything, honestly. She's hot. She's fucking hot, I've told my husband, I'm like, she has like the tiniest little ass and she's just so hot, How can you look away?
How can you look away? And I do have to say, the fact that she is a character that can take you from you legitimately feeling like she is insane and out of her mind to being afraid of her, to admiring how badass she is at killing people, to then feeling empathy for her, all in the same film. Writing can only take you far. Like, that's her taking the role to those places in these films. So yeah, we love her. And yeah, stop hating people.
And even though she is predominantly Baby's character in most of the films, sometimes I even forget, as one of my favorite Rob Zombie films, that she plays the role of Deborah Myers, and that's just so iconic. And I think that she just did so well, with taking that role. She's the fucking stripper, but she's trying to be the dedicated mom who's dealing with the asshole stepdad, and she's so good. I love her.
Yeah, no, we definitely are a fan. Well, Lord Satan, before we bid you goodbye here, we do have a comment from somebody here in the chat, and this is from the super fandom Fake Time Friends. They are inquiring. They haven't been able to get a hold of you. I guess their sacrifices haven't been going so swimmingly. They're wondering if you are a fan of the super famous Fake Time Friends.
Fan of Groot like flip flop, Dick Taster, and Goo Blow Me. Is that them? Goo Blow Me butts.
I think so. That sounds about right.
Fake toes, I think.
Fake toes?
yeah, those motherfuckers are making moves, son. They're about love. They be bringing some wicked shit, spreading the word. So, hey, remember, you fake motherfuckers, I'm always under your feet. But you know the glitter and the shit. That's I don't know the glittery shiny stuff. One thing the devil could never get behind is glitter. Yeah. Sorry, ladies. You will be cleansed in a lake of fire if you show up with glitter on. But it'll still keep you glitter free.
Oh damn.
Yeah, glitter does not last in hell. Okay. Masks do. If you're buried in them, that's what you've learned. No glitter. Okay. So
taking notes on that as well.
We got that on here. Well, Satan, thank you so much for listening to us calling you tonight to come and talk about one of your children that you have most wickedly blessed, the Lord Rob Zombie, and all things evil. So we appreciate you very much for coming on tonight coming to the black realm of shoddy cell service, but you still get service. Thank you very much. Any final words to humankind before we take you off the stream here tonight?
Yeah, this isn't shoddy cell service, you fucking noob. This is black magic. You did it. Before I could see your thoughts as well. And dummy, little Billy, look out for him tonight because I'm going to send up one of my little imps to him. So just remember, no matter how down you might be feeling, I am down below, and I'm always here for you. The door is always open.
Papa, can you hear me?
Praise you, Lord Satan.
Lord Satan. Alrighty, folks. Well, that is a wrap on another episode of Dead Bitches Brunch. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody who popped onto our second stream after our first one was ended. You know, we've always admitted we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're figuring this shit out here. Come back next week, folks. Our episode is going to be a little bit earlier than usual. It's going to be an hour earlier, but we are going to have the boys on from Picks or It Didn't Happen. So it's going to be a killer of an episode. Thank you, everybody who's watched, who's shared, who's liked, who's subscribed, who's commenting and interacting with us. We appreciate it. We love you all. And we are going to end this on the amazing intro, we'll call it outro. I don't know if that's the right word. I've had a few White Claws here. But tits up, bitches. Stay dead. And we will see you guys next week.